Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Legal Affair, with myself, Attorney Bay. As always, we talk all things law, and our conversation today is about lying on your CV. Please, of course, do remember to subscribe to our channel, The Legal Affair. You can follow us on social media platforms, The Legal Affair. You can also follow me on TikTok and Twitter at attorney_bay. That's at attorney_bay. So, according to the National Qualifications Framework Amendment Act, we know that it is number one an offense, a criminal offense, that is to lie on your CV. So if you do lie on your CV, you can face up to 5 years of imprisonment. Now, the National Qualifications Framework Amendment Act also states or provides that if you set out or you state on a social media platform like LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram that you hold a qualification and it turns out that you don't hold that particular qualification, you could also face imprisonment. You can face up to 5 years of imprisonment for stating or setting out on a social media platform that you hold a qualification that you don't. Now, when it comes to employment and the employment space, we do know that the employers are permitted to do background searches on their employees and their prospective employees. We do also know that the National Qualifications Framework Amendment Act provides that if an institution of higher learning, like a college or university, says or states that it has qualifications that are accredited, and if it turns out that those qualifications are not accredited, that particular institution could be forced to close down. Now, in South Africa, the verification rather of qualifications is done with the South African Qualifications Authority. So, if an employer wants to verify whether or not you hold a qualification, they can, of course, use the services of the South African Qualifications Authority, and the services are rendered with a fee. In other words, it's something that is paid for to verify a qualification. Now, the South African Qualifications Authority verifies qualifications obtained in South Africa and qualifications that are also obtained overseas. Now, what is important also about the power or the authority that the South African Qualifications Authorities has is that they keep a database or a registry of people who have misrepresented that they hold qualifications that they don't. So, in other words, if you have ever misrepresented that you have a certain qualification that you don't, there is a possibility that your details might be stored on the registry or the database of the South African Qualifications Authority. And in future, if you seek employment, you're looking for a job, your employer or prospective employer could actually verify whether or not you have a qualification, number one, and whether or not your details actually are set out or appear on the registry or the database of the South African Qualifications Authority. It is, of course, permissible for an employer to choose not to hire you if you have previously said you hold a qualification that you actually don't.